In the past, I have talked about my preference to play the Nintendo Switch more in docked mode than handheld mode, just due to the comfort and the ergonomics. Well, the team over at Dobe is looking to make it so that it's easier and more comfortable for me to play in handheld mode. Hey everyone, Gary here from Rock Solid Productions. Thanks for stopping by and checking out what we have going here today. I really do appreciate it. So this is essentially a new Nintendo Switch OLED game grip that's designed to give you a more comfortable overall experience when you're playing in handheld mode. But in addition to that, one of the things, because there are other grips that do that, right? One of the things that's unique that I'm seeing on this is the fact that it actually has a little kickstand built into it, which I don't know that I've seen any other grip for the Switch OLED incorporate. So what we're going to do, first and foremost, I do want to thank Dope for sending us one of these to check out. We're going to go ahead, unbox it, see how it fits, see how it feels, and see how it plays. Let's get started. Special thanks to this episode's sponsor, Dobe ECHZOVE. Now, you know me, if you watch this channel for any period of time, I love radio-controlled vehicles. I have flown or driven some sort of RC since the early 1990s, and they make it easy for you and your family to have radio-controlled fun without breaking the bank. For about $40 and under, they offer a number of different models. They offer this convenient hovercraft here that you can drive on land, on water, on ice, and more. The Dobe ECHZOVE hovercraft is waterproof and durable, designed for swimming pools, and it also comes equipped with a waterproof cover for its waterproof design. When fully charged, the RC hovercraft can hover on land and in water. It can also handle snow and ice. One concern with RC boats, what happens if your battery dies when you're in the middle of a lake? Don't worry with this. On the 2.4 gigahertz radio, you actually get a flash and beep to remind you to get the boat immediately back to land, so you don't have to go swimming for it. Out of the box, it includes a fully assembled model, the controller, along with 2 battery packs. Each battery pack provides about 12 to 15 minutes of fun, so you don't have to wait to use it. We do again want to thank them for sponsoring this episode, and if you want to learn more about their products, I will have a link down below in a pinned comment where you can see everything that they offer. So here is the box for the grip for the Nintendo Switch OLED. Now, it is important to note that this is for the Switch OLED. They do have other grips designed for the original Switch. This one did get banged up a little bit in shipping, but that is on the courier, that is not on them. So here you can see it is designed to make playing the Nintendo Switch OLED more comfortable to play, ergonomic and comfortable, kickstand support, and easy to install. Taking a look at the pictures on the back. Oh, I did forget about that. Take a look here. It actually has storage under the kickstand for multiple games. So taking a look here, specifically designed for the Switch OLED model, ergonomic design, spell check guys, ergonomic comfort grip designed, provides a comfort grip and feel, can effectively alleviate, again, proofreading, can effectively alleviate hand cramps during long gaming sessions, makes playing the Nintendo Switch OLED model more comfortable, kickstand support, unique design with built-in kickstand, ensures the Nintendo Switch OLED model can be used playing upright for stable hands-free playing. The grip is made of hard ABS material to offer comprehensive protection all around your device from daily scratches, easy to install, and available in both white and black. Looks like they sent me the black one. Let's take a look. Now, I do want to thank Dobe for sending us this to check out. Now, they are not checking the content before it goes live, and all my thoughts and opinions are my own. I'm not going to lie, it kind of reminds me of the layout of like a Satisfye grip, which is not a terrible thing. This is obviously the black one here. The kickstand does feel somewhat thin. Let's pop that out. And yeah, it looks like there's storage for 1, 2, 3. Mine here is popped out, it looks like. We can go ahead and pop the kickstand back in, maybe. Should be able to. Well, here, let's do it this way. So that is something to be aware of, that can pop loose, and it just snaps right back into place. Super, super easy. And that may have happened when I popped this out. So if you take a look down in here, there is a little foam pad to kind of give you some cushion against your system. There's that one, and then also one on that side as well. So good to see that overall that does provide that additional level of protection for your system. Now we're going to take and just slide our system in here. Now the one thing I'm curious is, yes, you do have to slide it down from the top. It can't just pop in through the face. And the kickstand bottom does kind of help act as a stop. Now, if I pop the kickstand out, can I push the switch all the way out? Well, now, I will say it's easier for me to pop the kickstand out if I slide the switch up a little bit. Can it slide all the way through? It's a bit of a concern. No need to be concerned, and that does rest there rather nicely. That's actually very, very nice. Now, I will say the grips are definitely thinner than like a Satisfye grip. These actually, for my taste, could be beefed up a little bit. So let's go ahead and play a game. Let's play one of our new favorites, Carl. And if you're not familiar with Carl, as you saw there, Andrew Kennedy, aka Nintendo, is the man behind this. And everything that I've seen, heard, and played is that this is just an amazing, amazing game, and I can't wait to spend more time playing Carl. Yeah, overall, like, pretty comfortable in the hand. The buttons are placed in such a way, you know, I mean, it's not like it's reimagining the layout of the system, but it is one of those that, oh, nice. It is changing the way that you hold it, and I'll admit, pretty comfortable. I do wish that the grips were a little bit thicker, which is unusual for me. I normally don't like a very thin controller. I like a thicker controller. It's one of the things I don't like about the original Joy-Cons. But to me, I actually really find these pretty decent. No complaints. Let's go. There was the first level of Carl. Let's go to Street Fighter. Now, the nice thing about this is I'm using the stock Joy-Cons and everything, so no issues with lag, latency, or delay. I just want to see layout-wise how comfortable this is for me. Now, I know some people may ask, what about using things like the Binbach Joy-Cons, or the Split Pad Pro, or the Nixie ones? It's not going to work with this. You need to use the original Joy-Cons with this. Yes. Threw him to the ground. Oh, and he got me. I know my friend Chris Spring, you know, we used to play this all the time, and man, he used to counterpunch me on that all the time. That felt pretty good. What about using it in with one of the NES classic games or NES online games? Let's go into that real quick. Should I play Yoshi? No, I'm not going to do that to Jay over at Square Pegs. My hands don't feel like they're, you know, getting sweaty or too hot or anything like that. Yeah, again, this is just feeling really, really good in the hand. It's very comfortable. It's lightweight. Now, I have to admit, I am not the biggest fan of the Satisfye grips. But this, to me, definitely feels good. And I think for me, the fact that it is thinner and narrower maybe is why I do like it better than the Satisfye grip. It also doesn't feel like it has that, you know, on the Satisfye, it has that larger right side Joy-Con grip area. This is basically offset. No! Yeah, overall, I have to admit, we're going to finish this off with Kaze and the Wild Mass. This is a really good game. I just recently picked up thanks to Jay over Square Pegs. Make sure you check him out. He does a Hidden Gems video each month for the Nintendo Switch. Now, one thing I am going to do is I'm going to pop off the back here, the kickstand at least. Try to. Yeah, if they could design this in such a way that it was easier to pop off, I would be a much bigger fan. Oop, push it back on. Come on, you. All right, this is annoying. This is something that they could definitely improve upon. Okay, so we're going to push down on that. There we go. So now we have my Pro Controller paired to it and everything, basically playing in tabletop mode. Make sure we're going to adjust this. And this does seem like it's fairly infinitely adjustable, so I'll give you a little bit of a better shot there. Yes, I have to say this is really, really good in tabletop mode as well. I mean, it's just one of those things that all that you really need is something that is going to hold your system securely. Now, this is something that is available in the eShop, but you can actually find physical versions. Like this is the physical cartridge. I got mine off of Amazon on sale for like 20 bucks. And I know some people say, well, you're just saying it because it's a rabbit. But I actually think, oh, I completely didn't see him. Kind of reminds me of Tiny Toon Adventures a little bit. Now, one final thing I do want to show you real quick before I leave you here, and I'm going to slide the Switch out for this, is it does have that cartridge storage underneath. So we're going to pop out Kaze and the Wild Mask. We're just going to set the system aside. This is one thing I have to admit that I don't like about this grip is the kickstand is not the easiest to pop out. So it does have spots here for 3 different cartridges, and there's keepers on the side and on the top to keep your cartridge in. So that's in. As you can see, I'm trying to pull it out here and it's not coming out. I have to put my thumbnail up top to release it from the top of the cartridge. It's pretty ingenious the way it helps retain that so it doesn't fall out. I like the fact too it has this opening here so that if you are playing in handheld mode and you have the kickstand closed, there is no way for that game to come out of there. So you can basically with this take 4 games with you, 1 in the system and then 3 in the kickstand, and it'll help keep everything neat, clean, and organized. Now, one thing too, because I know people are going to ask, can you use this docked in your Switch? You can't. The hump on the back is way too thick to fit into a Switch dock for this to remain on your system to be able to just drop it in and out. Basically, if you want to dock it, you're going to have to pop it. I like that. To dock it, you're gonna have to pop it. So there you have our look at the comfort grip for the Nintendo Switch OLED with the built-in kickstand. And what do I think about it? Well, I think you kind of got the gist of it as we were going through and testing it out. I do think it's pretty comfortable. This, for me, is much, much better than the Satisfye grip, which I'm not a huge fan of. My wife, however, really likes the Satisfye grip. The plastic is a little bit on the slippery side, so there is that. And I do think that the mechanism for popping the kickstand out, that could be improved a little bit. The cartridge storage is beautiful. I like the way that they integrated that into here, and the fact that you don't have to worry essentially that your cartridges are going to fall out. They're really well held into place. I do wish that the alignment to get the system lined in was refined a little bit more. It's good, but not great compared again to the Satisfye, the Nexago, and some of the other ones that are out there. It's okay, but it could definitely be better. The plastics are definitely flexible. Like, I don't even have to slide my Switch down. I can just flex this to go ahead and slide the Switch in and out, which is, again, it's okay, but it's not great. It can happen in shipping, but I was a little bummed out that the kickstand was disconnected when I did go ahead and get it out of the box. It was easy enough that if it ever does pop off that you can go ahead and pop it back on. I mean, I can just pull it off just like that and then pop it right back on right in front of you live via videotape that is digital, and there you can see everything back on and good. But overall, I do like this better than playing the Switch in normal handheld mode, but it will not replace for me like the Fixture Gaming S2. That to me is just, I mean, that's brilliant, but I prefer to play with a Pro Controller versus in handheld mode like this, and a lot of that is just, I'm not a big fan of the way the Joy-Con button layout is, the analog sticks, the lack of a D-pad, so on and so on and so forth. So if you are looking for a comfortable grip that has an integrated kickstand and a little bit of cartridge storage, you might want to go ahead and give this a look. I'll have a link down below in a pinned comment where you can go ahead and check it out. Now, if you do want to check out any of the other Switch Lite or Switch OLED reviews with cases and docks and accessories and controllers, well, those videos are coming up for you right now. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you want to help support Rock Solid Productions and be a part of our community, there's a number of different ways you can do so. First and foremost, join us over on our Patreon page or become a channel member here on YouTube. By joining through either one of those methods, you get early access to just about all of our video content, exclusive content, and a whole lot more. We also give you shout outs at the end of each and every one of our videos. You can also pick up some awesome Rock Solid Productions swag. We've got t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, and more available through our Teespring store on screen right now too. You can also pick up some of our awesome 3D printed cartridge stands, Amiibo holders, Nintendo DS holders, and more by visiting our 3D printer store on screen right now as well. Links for everything will be down below in a pinned comment. If you want to stay up to date with everything we have going on here at Rock Solid Productions, make sure that you're following us on the different social media networks. We're on Facebook at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions, Instagram at instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsGK, and Twitter at RockSolidStudios. If you're looking to pick this and other retro and modern gaming accessories up, make sure that you head on over to CastlemaniaGames.com. He has a feature over there called Castle Cash, where the more you spend, the more you earn towards future purchases, and Castle Cash is just like cash. He also offers convenient payment plans for more expensive items over $50. Finally, make sure that you use promo code ROCKSOLID10 when you're shopping at CastlemaniaGames.com, as it can save you up to 10% on most items on the website. Again, thank you for watching this episode, and I cannot wait to see you again soon.